VCPE works with law enforcement on every case. All evidence is turned over to officers immediately, unadulterated. Criteria predators meet before an exposure. Suspected predator contacts perceived minor first. Suspected predator accepts perceived minor's age and continues conversing. Suspected predator speaks sexually with perceived minor. Suspected predator disseminates sexually graphic material to perceived minor. Suspected predator requests sexually graphic material from the perceived minor. Suspected predator arranges to meet with perceived minor for sexually explicit activities. Jeff there? Where's Jeff? My name's Max. I came to have a conversation with Jeff. I can't really see. Are you Jeff?
No.
What's your name, sir?
Joe.
Your name's Joe? Gotcha. Jeff home? Where's Jeff?
Jeff don't live here.
Jeff doesn't live here? How long has it been since Jeff lived here?
There's no Jeff that lives here.
No? Kind of look like Jeff, sir. Is that you? No? Kind of looks like you, bud. My name's Max. I'm just here to have a conversation with you, buddy.
Hold on.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. So, Jeff,
I know, it's something...
yeah, my name's Max. It's nice to meet you. I'm just recording for training purposes and safety, you know. That way you can say, you know, that thin wall. Sit over here. So, that way your neighbor can't hear you. Do you know why I might be here?
Something, I made a mistake.
Made a mistake? Okay. You know, I'm a minister, so I understand people make mistakes. And I came to just have a conversation with you.
I just want to make sure I'm not going to jail. That's all. I want to make sure.
I'm not law enforcement, sir. You know, family reached out to me because they believe that Jeff is actually a good guy, just wrapped up in some stuff. We want to make sure that you're not going to do this anymore, you know, because obviously...
Yeah, I'm done. I know exactly.
You remember sending her some images?
Yeah, it was a mistake.
How old was she? You don't remember? Do you remember her possibly telling you that she was 13 years old? Yeah. I mean, I got the chat records. So.
Yeah, I'm done, you know.
What?
I've been down this road before, so, you know, I made a mistake.
Okay. What was that previous road?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. What happened?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Chatting and, you know, I just... Really nothing wasn't going to happen, you know.
Okay.
I just got caught up into... Just chatting, you know, just chatting. I didn't want to do no harm or nothing.
Yeah, I get it. You know, I go around and talk to people about this stuff and other sins and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, Jeff, I understand people make mistakes. You know, it's not
really nothing was going to happen. It was just talk. You know how some people just get caught up on them. And
oh yeah, I get it. You know, the internet's an evil place. And you can go down a path that leads to destruction.
I don't want to go back to that path.
Yeah. So, you said back in '08. I mean,
were you sending pictures of your Pringles package there back in '08? How old were those individuals?
15.
15?
Well, I got caught up 18, and then I did some time.
You did time.
And I got a big label over my head, and I'm trying to clear my...
Gotcha. So you're a registered offender? Okay.
I don't want to get that word out, you know. I mean...
I understand. How long are you registered for?
25.
25 years?
I'm about almost done.
That's an achievement. So, Jeff, it takes us back to, it seems you have a predisposition for younger.
Mental issues, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Do you have like learning disability, or is it anger, or
Learning disability.
learning disability? Okay. What kind?
ADD, I forget.
I got ADHD too, bud. I had it back before it was cool, you know. I drink energy drinks and I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, I just got caught up with a bad sin.
Yeah, I get it. You know, but at the end of the day, those disorders and stuff like that, they don't really excuse what you've done, right?
Yeah, see, I live with my dad. I didn't want to
No.
you come in and talk about...
No, you know, if I was here to cause you trouble, I would have been like, hey, open the door right now. I need to have a conversation with you and your family. I knew where you lived. You know, it wasn't hard to figure out. But Liana's parents reached out to me, and actually her grandmother. Now, you said that you ride the SARTA bus, okay? And you had talked about going to meet her at her place, right?
But I wasn't really going to.
You weren't really going to? Well, you brought it up a couple of different times.
I know.
Okay. Now, Jeff, you're doing great being honest with me, and honesty really goes a long way, because when I leave here, I need to truly know in my heart that this is the end of it for Jeff. And you know, with you being an RSO already and back down that path,
I don't want to go back to that, you know, the pressing charges, you know. I'm 40, you know. I live with my 81-year-old dad, and he had a massive stroke in 2020, so...
Get it? I had somebody very close to me that had a massive stroke in 2022. Was it COVID related? Yeah. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
I feel for you. I feel for your dad.
If you talk to her, tell him I will never...
I actually just came from Grandma's house. We had a nice long conversation, and I'm like, you know what? We're at a stopping point. I need to go have a conversation with Jeff, and then I'll be back to talk with you. So, you know, Jeff, early in the conversation.
Yeah, I know what I said.
Okay. You know, she said that she was 13. You said that you were 40. When do you think you should have stopped the conversation?
When the age.
Gotcha. Now, I know different RSOs have different stipulations on it. Are you allowed to be on dating apps and stuff like that? No? So... Gotcha. So you violated your parole and probation right there.
Not on...
Okay, you violated your registry. Okay. That's not a good thing, buddy. But I appreciate the fact that you're owning up to it. Can I shake your hand? Calm down, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. We're making steps here, right? You know?
Yeah, I suffer from anxiety.
Oh, I get it. And, you know, I know I'm a big dude, and it's a little bit intimidating. Is that why you told me that your name was Joe at first?
I know.
Yeah. And it looks like I just woke you up. I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm a big believer of let's nip this in the bud before it goes any further. Because at the end of the day, you're a 40-year-old man, right? and you could have done some serious harm to this girl, and potentially you already have, right?
Mentally.
Yeah. So
I truly didn't want to do no physical.
I get it. You know that the word that they associate with RSOs, the pedophile. You know, if you dissect that word, it means lover of children, and I believe that you truly love them. But
I don't, you know what I mean?
yeah, you need to draw the line. How often do these urges come up, sir?
Not much.
Not much. How many Lianas out there? Just Liana? Okay. You're doing pretty good about being honest with me so far. Would you like to rethink on who all you've been speaking with? Was there possibly a Kelsey? And how about a Sophia? Okay, so we got at least 3 right there. So
I'm done going that dark path.
Gotcha. Are you, now we know that you're on, what is it, Meet 24? Okay, so we know you're on Meet 24, and you've been talking to at least, yeah. How many of them have you been sending pictures of yourself to?
I don't know why I do it.
I gotcha. Obviously, you're not sending them a picture of burrito dog. You know, it's a picture of a grown man's appendage, right?
I don't know why I went back to that app. I got away from it. And
okay. Well, was Meet 24 even around in 2008? Okay, so you've been on that a couple of times. Okay. What keeps taking you back to those apps? Are you lonely? Okay. Are you on any other apps?
I don't.
Okay. So, you know, certain things I can do is I can trace phone numbers. I found the account with Kelsey, and I saw that you had given your phone number. It's 6931 is last 4 digits. Okay. And with all of that, I was able to do quite a bit. Are you on like Telegram or Signal or any of those apps?
Yeah.
Okay. You know those are pretty bad apps, right? Okay.
Yeah, I know I don't know. Because I know a lot of them apps are just people want to scam people.
Yeah. Now, Jeff, the reason I bring up those apps, because obviously, Jeff, you seem to be a pretty good guy. You seem to be remorseful, and you want to repent. And I can appreciate that. I want to find the real bad guys that are out there. You know, there's ones out there that are sending CSAM and stuff like that. And I know that you're on those apps. And it looks like you've been possibly receiving some of that.
What's that?
Have you been getting some of those images? I see a lot of data transfer into your phone on those apps.
What you talking about? Like
nude images of little girls. You've gotten some? Possible. Did you save them to your phone?
No.
No? So they're just saved on the app? Okay. So, is it just little girls? Because I know you're a little bit into the cross-dressing, and hey, buddy, it's 2024. We're not here to judge. We just want to make sure that all that you're entertaining is somebody that is 18 and up, right? But would you say that some of these are boys and girls, or just girls?
It's really hard to tell today, you know what I mean?
I get it. Well, if it's really hard to tell, I mean, how young would you say some of these images have been?
Really?
Because, you know, around 12, 13, bodies start changing, and there's upper body distinguishing factors and lower body. Would you say that were probably a little bit younger than 12, 13 years old in some of those images? No? That's basically your niche right there, is 12, 13 years old? That's what you like?
Oh, it was 15.
15?
You know how, like a lot of the pictures, people just using, what is it, re-image, you know what I mean?
AI? Yeah. But, AI'd images that are described
Like 18.
as under 18, that's still considered CSAM. You know what CSAM is? Or CP, cheese pizza. I saw some of those messages going around. We're really concerned about stuff like that. Now I got a buddy's name is Mike. He's actually out at Liana's house right now, and he's wiping her phone clean and putting protection software on it. He can come over here and he can take care of your phone, because deleting the images never truly deletes them. When you do a factory reset, still never truly deletes them. And phones are expensive. Would it be okay if Mike came over here and took care of that on yours?
No, I can, trust me, I can handle it.
You can handle it? Obviously the court system and stuff trusted you to not reoffend, and we're back here, and you said that was a 2008. How long were you in prison for?
Oh, I didn't do it. I did it later because I violated my parole.
You violated? So how many times have you violated now? Just once? So this will be your second time? Okay. Gotcha. And like I said, I'm not law enforcement here. I'm here. Jeff, would you say I'm coming at you in a very calm demeanor?
Yeah, I'm trying to. What I do to get my money, I go donate plasma, so I'm trying to keep my nerves.
I get it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. All these it's like like you're fishing, setting the bait, you're casting.
What you mean?
No, like what I was doing.
What you're doing, okay. Gotcha.
Like he was saying, the CP,
Yeah. How many images would you say you've received?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Child pornography?
Shit, that
Yeah.
like you can receive these in like text messages sometimes, emails, and
Yep. How many of those images do you think you've received?
I can't really remember.
Is it because it's a large number? No? Small number? But you've gotten them? Gotcha. Jeff, this is a learning experience here. There's nothing wrong if you receive it and report it and get those people that are sending that stuff to you in the hands of law enforcement. Where the issue comes in, Jeff, is when we start using it for personal gratification.
Right.
And based upon that image, that one image that you sent, looked like you were wearing a thong, and looked like you were pleasuring yourself. Was that to that particular 13-year-old Liana, or was it to, what was it to?
Adult image.
Adult image. Okay. Well, that does feel a little bit better. It looks like you're being honest with me. Are you?
Mhm.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. You've seen more people sicker than that.
Yeah, I have. And I came all the way over here to Canton, Ohio to have a conversation with you, and I want to leave here feeling like we're resolving something. Jeff, how many of those other apps would you say you're on, like Telegram and Signal and all those? How many of those are you on? Because it looked like you were on Telegram.
Well, I talk to a lot of adults on it.
Okay. And again, nothing wrong talking to adults as long as it's above board. But are you allowed to be on Telegram with your registry? No? Okay. Are you even allowed to have a cellular device? Okay, okay. So, all right. I wasn't sure. Now, with your phone, because I really want to get you taken care of. I want to make sure that this never happens. We can put protective software and stuff on it too. And that way, when those urges come up for you, it will block it so you can't get in it. It's kind of like child locks for people's kids.
I know I have it on my phone.
Our stuff is really good. You know, I'd be happy to put it on there for you. Like I said, Mike's around the corner. I can find out how long he can.
I'm good on putting it on my phone because.
Okay. Is it because you're afraid that we might see some extra stuff on there that you're not being honest about?
No, it's just I know what I do. I know, you know what I mean.
Okay. Have you been seeking any treatment or anything for this? That's not part of your registry? Okay. Do you think maybe we should start doing that? You don't think you need...
No, I can...
No. That does concern me a little bit, Jeff.
No, I went through that years ago through the courts.
Okay. I get it. But, so you went through it years ago with the courts, and you got through it, and now we're a few years later, and we're back at doing these things.
Well, see, I go Coleman Mental Health. You know, I can start talking to...
That's a great step. How often do you go?
Once a month.
Once a month?
I just don't want to get myself back into trying to get the help. You know, I can do it myself, but you just gotta block it. You know what I mean? You just gotta.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things we got to do to make sure Jeff is going to be taken care of. And we have great resources to help you with that.
I know there's a lot around here too, so
Right here? That's good. I don't know the Canton area that well. Like, I know where the Hall of Fame is and stuff like that, but, you know, yeah, I had another guy I was out here to see a couple of times. His name's Tom. You know, Tom made me a lot of promises. He stood in his grandmother's garage and prayed with me. And a half hour after I left, he was back doing it. So I get a little nervous when people say, yeah, I got it taken care of by myself, because...
You know, I look up to the man, you know.
I get it, yeah. Yeah, I do too. I talk to him daily. I talk to him sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. He's a good guy. He's a real good guy. He's the best guy. But, you know, Tom stood there in that garage and prayed with me and said that he would never do it again.
Let me guess,
Half an hour. I was gone a half an hour and he was reaching out to the same girl. Same exact girl. I had to turn around and go back and talk to him. And, you know, at that point in time, he gave away all of his devices and threw them away. Got another one, and we put our software on it, and he was good for a couple of months. He broke that phone by accident, went and got a new phone, and within 2 weeks of having that new phone, he was back doing the same stuff. I had to go talk to Tom again.
Right.
And he literally lives 3 miles away from here. So when I tell you that stuff, that's why I want to help protect you. I want to help put the checks and balances in your place. In place for you. Think we can do that? It doesn't take much. You know, just need to know a couple of things about your phone, what the password is. Is it child porn adjacent? You know, is there any 13s, 12s, or 69s or anything in it for your passcode? Do you even have a passcode on there? Or is it open to, if you walk up to it, you can swipe and it's
Oh,
open?
I got it locked.
Okay. Just for peace of mind, can you tell me what your lock code is? Because if it's child pornography adjacent, you know, that really doesn't make me feel good. So
Hold on one second. Let me
guys, he can't hear anything right now, but he's talking to his dad, reassuring him that there's nothing wrong. He's just having a conversation. I can hear him through the wall. No, he's coming. He's right here.
Put this in the mail for you.
That's all.
Forgot to mail something for Dad? You got thin walls, buddy. I didn't realize how thin those walls are. So, yeah, no. If somebody comes down here, we'll just talk like it's nothing. So, what's the first step in taking care of this for Jeff here?
Number one, go in there and pray.
That's a decent step. I never recommend doing anything without prayer.
Number two, go through my phone, close all of the accounts, get rid of all the accounts.
Okay.
3, just start, instead of thinking of that, think of something else.
Okay. Where does the outside help come in? Because at that point in time, don't get me wrong, I know that he is almighty, right? But it says that...
Well, I can, when I go see for my mental health, I'm going
And when's the next appointment that you gotta do that?
next month.
Next month? Like halfway through the month, end of the month? Don't you think that might be a little bit far out? You know, when we have a problem, the best time to approach it is when it's front and center. You know, nip it in the bud. You know, that's what we're trying to do. And how you doing? Love your shirt, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, you know, you're a Browns fan, right? You know, yeah, we like the Browns. See, I'm not here to bust chops in front of neighbors, anything like that. Did you see the Browns-Pittsburgh game? I was in Pittsburgh last night. They were still salty about all that. You know, and how many catches does the Browns offense have this year? Can't tell me. Man, I swear it's low. I think I got more catches this year than they do. But you know, at the end of the day, I still need to know that Jeff is gonna seek appropriate help.
I'm gonna try. That's approach.
Yeah, because you know buddy. So yeah, you ever go to the Browns games?
Putting the cops for me.
I didn't call nobody. Dad called the cops on me for being out here talking to you? Okay. I didn't call nobody. So, don't worry about it. We'll get you taken care of. I don't think that they're here for you. Is there assigned parking in that parking lot? You okay?
No, I just saw them come here.
Oh, don't worry about it. So, at the end of the day. Morning, officers.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, I'm here just having a conversation with Jeff. Jeff, you're a registered sex offender, correct? And you're not going to have any more inappropriate conversations with minors online, sending pictures of your penis to them and asking them for nudes and...
Correct.
Okay, or asking to meet up with them for sexual relations.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna admit to everything.
These two that I've supplied, both Liana and Kelsey, those are the last ones that you're going to talk to that way.
Correct. I don't want to go to jail or do.
And you told me that you've received some child pornography on your cell
I
phone.
might have.
You might have, and that cell phone's in your apartment, correct? Okay. It's actually photocopied in there,
Yeah,
and
sir.
so is the
I suffer from anxiety.
Okay. Do you think you need meds to come check you out right now?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
Jeff, you're on the
What's
register.
your name, sir?
My name?
Yeah. One second.
Are you okay?
I'm just having bad.
Okay. The
I'm.
officer already offered medical assistance. Do you need it?
I just from the past when I first got arrested.
Yeah. I get it.
You're not from around? What do you say? I wanted you to call him after you got to this. Okay. Fine.
And there is further evidence that is uploaded to the drive. I just don't have a printer with me to print it out,
Okay.
but I can submit all that to you.
You call me back real quick.
I am hesitant that he did just go in there and to start destroying his cell phone, or with his anxiety, possibly try to self-harm. We've seen that happen in certain cases. So,
I mean, as far as the evidence goes, we just get warrants first.
I
There's
understand.
IPS and everything. Once it's digital, it doesn't go away.
I know, but he's on apps like Telegram and stuff that are heavily encrypted, and those can be destroyed. There's other apps that can't, obviously, but
Like Snapchat, when stuff disappears for me and you. It
No,
doesn't-
no,
it doesn't
not on
I know,
Snapchat,
that
but-
stuff doesn't disappear.
yeah. But like Telegram, it's a Russian-based app. They don't respond to subpoenas. When it deletes, it deletes. It's done. So
Just, I didn't obviously get to go through the binder and everything. So he had two people that he assumed were juveniles, but it was really you and your team he was talking to?
these two, yes.
Okay.
He did admit that he is talking to more that I don't know. I played him a little bit.
Maybe real.
I played him a little bit, and I said, I see that, and I threw a random female name out there, Sophie. He goes, yeah, I heard too. So, there may be real minors that he's speaking to this way, but I can't prove it. It was only by his admission, and it was recorded.
Yeah.
So, and I think he's on the registry until 33 or 34. and he admitted to me that his registry does not allow him to be on those apps, so it's definitely a violation.
I'm sure it's all in there that he's not allowed to be a part of that. So,
Did he send pictures? It was a week ago.
Sorry, we're just trying to figure everything out from our end.
I understand.
We got a hold of our sex crimes detective as well to see what she was going to say about it.
Yeah. There's a good possibility she knows me because we've been in Canton for a couple of other cases.
Okay.
So we were in Pittsburgh last night. So been around for right about a year. We have online that
Joe, can we talk to you just for a second?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so listen, I'm not here to arrest you or anything. I'm here, hey, just go here and talk to me, okay?
Just want to hear you.
I understand. Okay. So, you made some comments to the gentleman here that you might have some explicit photos on your phone. Is that correct?
Might.
Right, okay. Would you voluntarily give us consent to look at your phone? You can get it back today. We would read you a form, go over that form, make sure you understand it, and then once everything's said and done, we can get that back to you. That you're nodding your head in the up and down motion as a yes, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind grabbing the form?
Yeah, it's up okay. I seen you guys.
I understand.
You want me to grab my phone?
Go ahead. In just a second here. Clear, stand by.
Just want to make sure I'm all.
I might be praying for you.
All right, I just want to go over this form with you, okay? You all right? I know you have a lot of anxiety. I just want to read this to you just so you can see it, okay, sir? It's just a consent to search, okay? I'm a police officer. I warn you that anything you say will be used in a court of law against you, that you have an absolute right to remain silent, that you have the right to a device of an attorney before in the presence of a lawyer here with you during questioning, and if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you free before any questioning if you desire. It says here, I have read the following statement informing me of my constitutional rights. I understand what I have read. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to have you sign here that you understand those rights. On that line right there, please.
Come on, anybody.
My information here. It says they wish to conduct A search of my, what kind of phone is this, sir?
It's Andrew. It's
It's an Android?
I see the back of it.
I'm bringing it up for you.
Do you have the IMEI number? Thank you for having all that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I sit a little because I had a bad accident.
Hey, you're welcome to sit. I don't want you falling down.
I used to work at the recycling center right next to the police station.
Okay. Oh, it's been a while since that's been there.
Yeah, 2020. And can I need the PIN number to software you guys have?
Do you have the PIN number? What's that, sir?
1984.
That's your birth? Okay. What's the address here?
Trying to get my nerves down because I go donate plasma.
Okay. No, do you? Okay. Just want to finish here, because I said, I just go in order with all this, okay? So I read you here the first one, it says, understanding that, we do not have a search warrant and cannot conduct a search warrant unless I'm willing to give my permission to allow a search to be conducted. It has been explained to me, which I've done here, in addition to the above printed warning, that I have an absolute constitutional right to refuse permission and consent to these officers to conduct a search without a search warrant and to speak with a lawyer before deciding to permit or not permit the search. Okay? It says here, understanding my right to forbid the search, my right to counsel a lawyer, I hereby waive my right to talk to a lawyer and give my written permission to, I'm going to put my name here.
And when you hook that phone up, it's not the standard charging plug, it's the C.
Little C cord.
Gotcha, thank you. I give my permission fully understanding all my rights pertaining to this matter voluntarily and of my own free will without any threats or promises of any kind having been made in order to obtain permission to conduct a search. They have you sign right there for me. We don't need this until the end. And what's a good phone number for your phone, sir?
They both get screened.
Do you know the phone number for your phone? The phone number?
Oh, 322
322
693.
6931. Thank you, sir. Now, get this here.
Neighbor came out.
Okay.
All you're doing is just making sure.
Correct. Are you going to be here the rest of the day, sir?
I'm gonna go later, about 2, 3 o'clock, we're gonna donate plasma,
You did that at CSL.
CSL in Whipple,
30th Street.
30th Street? Okay, will Dad be here? Okay, how long does it take you to donate plasma?
Half hour.
That's it? Okay. All right, well, we're gonna come back and talk to you, we'll get your phone back when we're done, okay?
I got 2 little guinea pigs in there, you know.
Understandable, okay. Thank you for cooperating with us, okay? We'll talk to you soon.
Here, I'm gonna.
Yes, sir. Hope the best, okay?
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
All right, y'all. We got a burner. They're going to take it back and download the phone. Sounds like they're going to dump it today. Just freaking fantastic. No, boots didn't catch this guy. Alright. Guys, we don't want an arrest on site most of the time because once an arrest happens, the clock starts. Things have to transpire very, very quickly once that arrest happens. Then, one, he's an RSO. He's basically broke, taking care of a very dependent upon him father, and Bronco almost got So, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one.
Okay, y'all, we're off to finish police reports and turn over all the evidence. If you like what we do and want to support us, please subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Rumble, Locals, and Kick. We currently only live stream on Facebook. Thank you so much for your support and viewing. Have a great day.